You take a,
I'm just doing what I want.
you just doing what you want? Okay. What were you doing in the garden, Maud?
What?
And what were you doing in the garden?
It's just mucking about.
You doing a bit of weeding? Tidying up?
I think I must have been.
And cutting the grass, maybe?
Aye.
Aye. There's always something to do in the garden, Maud, isn't there?
What for?
There's always. The garden needs care and attention, doesn't it? No matter what time of year.
Aye.
At this time of year, it'd be all redden up. Taking away all the dead flowers and
I know.
digging it over, ready for the winter.
I know.
Getting the final grass cut done.
I can't remember anything.
Can you not?
No.
So, how have you been?
What?
How have you been?
How could I do?
How have you been the past week? I haven't seen you all week. Have you been keeping all right?
I have sort of.
You like beating that drum?
What?
You like beating that drum? You like beating that drum? You've been doing that the past few weeks? I like your cardigan.
Keeps me warm.
It looks nice and warm. Although, can you pull your sleeves down a wee bit?
Hmm?
Can you pull your sleeves down a wee bit? And the other one too.
Is that any better?
It looks better. Is it a bit warmer, is it?
It is.
I've had the fire lit. Got the chimney sweep come out last week and swept the chimney. And I've had the fire lit the past 2 or 3 weeks now at the weekends. It's lovely, Maud.
Is it?
Oh, it's beautiful. See when the fire's lit. Hard to beat.
I haven't been in that.
Remember we had a fire, was it Ashley Park? And who used to always come in and stand in front of the fire?
I don't know.
Phyllis, Auntie Phyllis, your sister. She always come in and sat with her back of her legs to the fire.
I don't know.
And the old cats used to lie so close to the fire they would burn nearly. The electric fire as well. Cheeky and Chang. You remember?
Is that all right?
That looks good. It looks good to me. You look lovely today. Do I look lovely today? And do I look lovely today?
No.
Yeah, not much, says you. So, busy week, Maud?
Doing what?
Well, let me think. It's Sharon's birthday, or it was Sharon's birthday yesterday. She's in her late 50s. So, today we're going for a picnic.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, me and Sharon, the kids, and I think her sister and husband and their kids, and her mum and dad, because we're not allowed in each other's houses, so we're going to go for a picnic this afternoon. If the rain stays off, I hope. But, so we're off on Friday, and Sharon and I went to do a bit of shopping, and then we went out for lunch. We had a nice lunch. So that was busy. And what else? Did I tell you Rachel's got a job?
What?
Rachel's got a job.
Where?
She works in County Hardware in Donegal. It's a wee hardware shop. Sharon's dad works in it, and he got her a job on a Saturday for 4 hours. It's on a trial period to see how she gets on, but it's for 4 hours on a Saturday, and she goes and helps out. It's a wee hardware shop, but you wouldn't know her paint thinners from her arse. Now, if it was mascara and foundation and whatever else, fake tan, that would be better. She knows lots about that. But you wouldn't know a shifting spanner from a claw hammer. Would you, Maud?
Not really, unless I was very used to.
Alright. What else? Oh, Sam's loving his sport at school. He's playing rugby a lot, and they've cancelled all their matches for the next 3 weeks because of coronavirus and their new restrictions, and he's devastated. So I had to take him to rugby training yesterday, and it's touch rugby. It's not the same. You're not allowed full contact. So that's all my news.
What?
That's all my news. I was out for breakfast with Ian this morning, and he was telling me about his son. He has sold his house and he's bought a plot of land, and he's going to build a house, Kenneth, in Fort William in Scotland.
Very good.
That's a lovely part of the world. Won't you remember going there on holiday?
No.
You, me, Daddy, and Ian, and I think we took the trailer tent, or we might have taken that caravanette Daddy made up out of a Ford Transit. Remember it? Not really. Good days, Maud.
What?
Good days, good times.
I can't remember
What can you remember?
meeting anybody else.
Can you remember anything about your childhood or about your younger days?
I don't know.
You can't think of anything? Do you remember a special friend you had, or any special friends? Your best friends?
No.
What about, can you remember any jobs you had?
It's not a very nude.
You can't remember those either?
Mm.
Do you remember any of your children?
Pardon?
Do you remember having any of your children?
No.
No. Do you remember Daddy?
Daddy should be somewhere handy.
Who's Daddy? Now, your daddy or my daddy?
My daddy.
Your daddy, yes. We used to call him Goggy.
Pardon?
We used to call your dad Goggy. He was our granddad, and we called him Goggy. I think because Leslie, she's the eldest, when she was a baby or a toddler, that's how she pronounced it, and it stuck. Goggy and Nini.
Very good.
Yeah. So you think he'll be somewhere close by?
He might be.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you truly.
No. But you remember him, do you? Do you remember he had part of his ear missing? He had some sort of lump on his ear and he had to get it cut away.
I didn't know.
And they took a wee bit of his ear away as well.
I don't know.
Right. He was a cool dude, Maud.
What?
He was a cool man. A good man. And what about your mother? Do you remember her?
My mother?
Uh-huh.
I do.
Yeah. I was only little. I'm not sure what year she died, but I was born in 67, I think. I think she might have died in the 70s. I'm not sure. Do you remember her name, Maud?
No.
Was it Mita?
What?
Mita?
No, I haven't heard her yet.
No. And what about, do you remember any of your brothers or sister?
No, I'm a very stupid woman.
No, you're definitely not stupid. That's not what you are. You've got a bit of memory loss, but you're not stupid.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, 100% positive.
That wee thing was sticking up and I thought that was too much.
Your wee button? So would you take that one out?
Aye.
Okay, it's just the bottom one, is it? I'll not let leave you cold or anything, that's alright. You do whatever you want, whatever makes you comfortable, Maud. Good. Bought Sharon a birthday cake as well, Maud.
What?
I bought Sharon a birthday cake.
Where'd you get it?
I got it in Tesco's, and it's pure chocolate.
Gosh.
Big chocolate birthday cake. I had a bit last night.
Did it choke you?
It was a big enough bit to choke me, but no, I managed to get through it. I did my best.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
No. So what else? Have you any news for me?
Pardon?
Have you any news for me?
Haven't been out.
Haven't been out. Do you get to speak to anybody else during the week, Maud?
No. Can't remember.
Can't remember. I wonder, can you get phone calls? Are you allowed to get phone calls?
What?
I'm just wondering if you're allowed to take phone calls.
Never heard any.
No, it might be tough enough just to organise that, but maybe Auntie Janice or Gail or anybody could phone you and say hello.
What?
I'm just thinking if they could phone you and say hello, that would be nice. Nice to hear their voices.
No, I don't know. I'm just stupid.
No, we've agreed that now. You're not stupid. Just a bit of memory loss. That's all. Which we can deal with because my memory's not great either, but I have some memories. So if you need help with remembering, I'm your man. You ask me and I'll try and remember.
I know I haven't heard it. I'm stupid.
No, definitely not. So what else? So yes, going out for a picnic this afternoon. Although it was meant to be nice and bright this afternoon, it's a wee bit rainy. But we can put our coats on, we'll not melt much, will we not?
What?
We'll not melt. And put our coats on. Gonna get a flask of tea made up.
That's very good.
No. Would you like to come?
No thanks.
Why?
It's too cold.
I could put a blanket over your lap, over your legs,
No.
and a woolly hat on,
I'm all right.
and a scarf. Why, everybody would love to see you.
What?
Everybody would love to see you. You and I talked last week about escaping. Remember? Getting you in the wheelchair and sneaking you out. Putting you in the
What?
Getting you into the wheelchair and sneaking you out the door. Into the car and off we go into the sunset.
I never heard it.
Right. That was last week's conversation.
I'm too sleepy at night now to work. So.
Are you? Well, that's good to be sleepy at night, to be tired. So you sleep well, do you? Well, that's good. They take good care of you in here, Maud, don't they?
Pardon?
They take good care of you in here. Yeah. Do you remember what you had for your breakfast this morning?
What?
Do you remember what you had for your breakfast this morning?
I don't know.
You don't know. You like that wee drum? You got a good wee beat going there.
I always have wee foot and things hanging about me.
Oh, good, well. Sit and sing to yourself.
What?
Have you a wee tune in your mind that you're drumming along to?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's good. I don't know what the tune is. I'd love to know, because I would sing and you could drum. I was singing on a video like this a couple of weeks ago, Maud, and Gail and Janice helped me because I was singing It's a Long Way to Tipperary, and then I ended up in Pack Up Your Troubles in Your Old Kit Bag. I don't know how I got from one to the other, although it was seamless. But we discovered why.
Why?
Because Gail has a CD at home that Daddy gave her, and it's Daniel O'Donnell. Do you know Daniel O'Donnell? He's a singer from Donegal. Lovely man. Anyway, he had done a medley. He had done a CD of all these old-fashioned songs, and he'd done a medley of Pack Up Your Troubles and It's a Long Way to Tipperary, and that's why maybe I get the songs mixed up.
Wait till I get my nose cleaned on a clean stage job.
Have you a runny nose?
I think so.
I'll have you a tissue. I'm not even sure if I have any here. I don't. Do you have a hanky or anything?
What?
Do you have a tissue? Do you have a hanky?
Don't think it's here.
Do you need one?
What?
Check up your sleeve. Sometimes you have a tissue up your sleeve.
I think that's about the extent of it.
Well, then you don't have one. Check in your pockets of that wee cardigan. Check the pockets.
Pardon?
Check your pockets to see if you have a tissue in there.
Don't think so. No.
Don't think so.
I'm not very good at anything.
You're good at drumming. You're good at drumming.
Where?
On the table with your hand like this. Go. Ta-da! Brilliant.
Is it?
That is. You should go on Britain's Got Talent. It's a TV show where they try and find the person with the most talent in Britain.
Only a wee bit of something I learned.
Who taught you it?
I don't know.
You can't remember? Well, you're good at it. Can you do it with your fingers just? You know, like drumming your fingers like that? Show me.
You did that one time to hurt me.
I did not.
You did.
I did not.
You did.
I don't think I did. I wouldn't hurt you.
Oh, you did. There was a parcel left for me.
A parcel?
Mm-hmm.
Who left it? The postman?
Mm-hmm.
And what was in the parcel?
What?
And what was in the parcel?
What?
What was in the parcel?
I don't know. If you want to keep me dying, you're on the right road.
No, I don't want that. What? Avon. Avon.
Who's that?
Avon is like a mail order company that you get perfumes and sprays and bath salts and all that. Maybe that's what was in the parcel that the postman left for you. You used to order off Avon.
I don't know.
You did. I remember you ordered something strawberry scented or strawberry something, and it was the loveliest smell. It smelled like you wanted to eat it.
What?
It smelled so good you wanted to eat it, but it was soap or something. You wouldn't want to eat it, but it smelled like you could eat it.
I never heard it.
No. I'll be getting kicked out soon, Maud.
What?
I'll be getting kicked out soon.
I never see you much now.
I'm only allowed 20 minutes of a visit, and I've had 19.
No, never see you.
No, you did. They'll be coming to say, get out you, your time is up. Come in number 4, your time is up.
I have given up long ago.
You haven't? Do you remember the old rowboats in Newcastle? There's a lot of wee rowboats on the pond, and you could rent them for £1 for 10 minutes. And they all had a number painted on the front of them. And when you got in, you were out rowing, and me and you and Daddy and Ian, maybe, or somebody, out rowing around the pond. And next thing, you heard your number shouted, number 7, come in, your time is up. And you had to row over and then graciously get out of the boat without falling in like a hammer of shite.
Tired as a dead note.
Are you tired? Sometimes I talk too much more, don't I? Talk like rubbish.
What?
Sometimes I talk like rubbish, I maybe do your head in.
Are you coming home?
I would like to come again. Would that be alright?
As long as you come home to see me.
I definitely love coming to see you.
What?
I love coming to see you.
Why?
Just because you're a bit of fun and it's good to see you.
I'm sick.
You're sick.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Have you had your cup of tea yet in the morning?
What?
Have you had your morning tea yet?
Me?
No. You maybe get a cup of tea after this before lunch.
Don't know why not.
Well, you probably will. Well, listen, everybody sends their love. It says hello.
Tired as an old horse.
Yeah. You maybe get a wee dose now before lunch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They take you back into your big comfy armchair now after this visit. And I'm saying if you get into it and it's warm enough, you might doze off for half an hour before lunchtime. And that'll make you feel less tired. Hopefully. It'll be Halloween soon, Maud.
What?
It'll be Halloween soon.
If I live.
You'll live alright. Will I bring you in a basin of water? And we'll put some apples in it. Oh, here, it's the nurse coming now. Time up, Molly. Time up.